This is the Homeschool Show from North Carolinians for Home Education. Our goal is to help you homeschool with confidence and joy. I'm your host, Matthew McDill. Today is September 13, 2021. Welcome to the show. I'd like to welcome into the studio today the co-host of today's show, anyway, maybe forever, John Lewis.
Well, hi, Matthew. Thank you for that. I'm assuming that I won't crash and burn on the very first episode, but we'll see.
Can you tell us what we have planned today?
Yeah. So we're going to start off with the homeschool news, and then we've got a segment called Homeschool Conversations, which is going to be an interview with Dr. Kathy Cook of Celebrate Kids. Her name doesn't look like it would be pronounced that way, but we're also going to have a segment called the Homeschool Reality Moment, and that's where we're going to take a look at real-life homeschool situations and take a look into your homeschool and see what's going on. So, Matthew, what's the homeschool news this week?
Okay, the big homeschool headline this summer is North Carolina homeschools grow almost 19%. So in July 2021, the North Carolina Division of Non-Public Education published the North Carolina Homeschool Statistics for the 2020-2021 school year. The number of state-recognized homeschools grew by about 18.7%. There are now 112,614 state-recognized homeschools in North Carolina. The percentage of growth the year before was 4.6%, with 94,863 state-recognized homeschools. So we've gone from 4.6% growth to 18.7% growth.
That's huge.
It is. The DNP estimates that there are about 1.6 students per, I'm sorry,
1.6 of a student.
So we have 1.6 students per homeschool. Do you think that's a good estimation of the average homeschool?
Homeschool families are like rabbits.
So maybe not.
We have 5 in our home. How many do you guys have?
9. So
oh my goodness, 9.
So here, obviously, the average is more than that.
That's right.
So if it were 1.6, we'd have 179,900 students. NCHE gives a more realistic estimate of 2.5 students. That's still low in the current company.
Yeah.
If that's the case, we have 281,535 students.
Okay, so I'm going to make a guess. We're looking at 350,000. That's my guess.
Okay, all right.
We'll see if that's
We'll
right.
Put that down,
later.
right. So this represents more than 16.6% of the total North Carolina K through 12 student population. 16% of the students. Wow. Since most homeschools with only students below the age of 7, if you have kids below 7, you don't have to open your homeschool. They don't even know about those schools.
Right.
So it doesn't even count those.
All right, so let me tell you what happened last night. Last night, I updated our homeschool.
Before the show, right?
Yeah. Well, no, they sent me a letter in the mail that said you have to update your records or we're going to close your homeschool. And I'm like, okay. Well, anyway, so I updated. We have twins that are 6. And so they have to be registered this year. So I registered them last night. But we've already been doing homeschool.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a perfect example.
There's 2 more. There you go.
So we know there are more schools out there.